Man, it tore that fence all the way to the ground. Dadgummit.
Yeah, that's about, from right there at that pole marker there, that's about 15 foot. So
Yeah.
There may have been a gate that ran down through here once upon a time.
There was a fence that went all the way across.
So
right here it is.
Yeah, that means from there to there, that's literally about 15 foot.
Yeah. But he had a fence all the way down through there, all the way across. And then they moved the fence back 15 foot when they found out that he owned this property right here. Man. But anyway, where that tree right there fell,
I thought
we moved that piece over there. We got it up, got it out of the way, and it hit right here on the fence and bent this piece right here. Which that right there probably wouldn't be no big deal.
No, that's
pull this piece out and put another 10-footer in it.
Well, you'd have to find out where it's spliced together at.
Well, that won't be no problem right here. Right here's the first one.
All right, well, then that means that whole section there.
No.
Because I'm not seeing another splice.
There's a splice in there. It's every 10 feet.
That's a whole stick, Rick. That's one whole stick all the way to that break.
Dadgum, it ain't. Dadgum, so that's 10, 20,
15,
30 feet. The fences are 10 feet apart. Or should be. That's standard.
Well, there's your slip. Yeah, that's a whole pole. Just like over here. You're not going to like it, but you're going to have to replace that piece too because of the other piece.
Yeah.
So that little whoopie-doo that's there is going to have to go too.
Let's see. Right there is where the fence is all the way down to the ground. That log right there has pulled the fence all the way to the ground. You can see the pipe sticking up over here on this side. We're trying to cut the hedges back and he's getting ate up by briar bushes. But that's where the fence is tore up from there to probably right there where that tree is. Yeah, YouTube world, this right here is what happens when you got people on the other side of the fence over there that clean off their property real clear, except for the main part where all the rotted trees are. They fell down across my fence back here in the backyard, and as you can see, it's busted everywhere. It hit the fence right over here and that little groove right in there. I don't know if I'm pointing at the right spot or not, but it bent the fence right there. Get up through here. Make sure that there ain't no snakies around here anywhere. It looks awful snaky back here. But the tree limbs laying all over the place, and I'll tell you what, if you got rental property, you know where I'm coming from. It takes a lot of money to fix it and keep it fixed. This is a tree right here that fell. It fell last summer, and I started having health problems again. I couldn't get out here and get anything done, and we're gonna get all that up. We're gonna get all this brush cut off. Right there's where it's crushed it all the way to the ground. There's the fence going right down through there. Let me turn it back on. The fence is going right down through there under that log. It fell from way over there, probably about, well, you see the trunk right up there. It fell from there, tore this fence all to pieces. It fell all the way across over there and hit that little groove in the fence over there. And, what we're having to do now, we're having to cut all this brush back for about the 500th time to get to the fence. So I'm just trying to see what all I'm going to need. I'm just trying to get some video here. I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing and watching for snakes and stuff back here. Well, the fence is still up right there, so evidently it broke it right here, and the fence itself is still up. The pole right there is bent just a little bit, but I'm hoping that didn't damage the fence too bad. This right here, I don't know if I can Excuse me. I don't know if I can straighten all that back out right there or not. I don't know. But you see all the hedges down through there. We cut all this stuff all the way off to the fence before. Got all these other trees. You can see them that they're leaning over on the yard, which I don't know if they're going to fall anytime between now and whenever. And then all these over here, they're kind of leaning over in the yard too. Hope I ain't blinding y'all with the sun there. But anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So let's go get ready to spend some money. Later. Okay, I decided to shoot a little bit more over here. That's where this older tree fell last summer. All that out through there. You know, we're gonna get all that cut up and picked up, and all these little limbs out here. If you're wondering why I keep stopping and looking down, because I don't like snakes. The only good snake is a dead one, in my opinion. I don't know how many people agree with that, but I don't really care. The best snake I've ever seen was a dead one. But anyway, let me get back here. Oh, we're gonna get all this stuff right here, get it cut up and put up. Yeah, I don't like this back here at all. Yeah, right here's what the fence line used to look like. Well, it's what it looks like now, of course, but that's what all the way around used to look like. This right here, cut off real even with the fence. But health issues and lack of money, can't do everything. Yeah, it tore that fence up pretty good. You see right there, if I can point at the right spot, right there, that little tree, we had to cut it off. It fell and it barely bent the fence right there, which I wasn't too worried about that. Then right up there where the pole is, we got another bent part of the fence right there. I ain't really concerned about that either. But where that big monster right there fell across it, yeah, I'm concerned about that. But alrighty. Another thing, what we got going on, that little white building right over there, the side tore out of it. That thing's about 400 years older than Noah's Ark. And then the little pallet on the other side of it over there, right in front of it with all the brush on it. We're going to get rid of all that. That building's going to be gone. That pallet over there is going to be gone. All this junk's going to be gone. And hopefully I can get this pile of junk up right here. I don't know what this is. Kind of scary looking, whatever it is. What the heck is that? Is that a camera? Is this an old camera? I don't know what that is. Looks like an old camera. But anyway, whatever it is, get rid of it anyway. I don't care what it is, it's gonna go bye-bye. Cut all this little stuff right here down. Cut that tree right here on my side of the fence. I'm gonna cut all that down, get that brush off the fence down there. Hopefully I can get it done pretty soon. If I don't run out of patience and run out of money. But anyway, a lot to do. A little better look at it. Ruben's got butt crack going on. See, from the pole over there, if I'm pointing in the right spot, from there over the fence looks okay, but from there over this way, the fence is like flat on the ground. I don't know how far over this way it is, but let's see if I can walk over this way and see. Gotta watch for snakies. I don't like snakies. Of course, I done said that. Now the fence is up right there. I can see it. That's probably about, let's see, from pole to the second pole is 10 feet. So probably about 20 feet of fence is all I need to fix. Okay. Well, all right. Later, bye. Okay, I'm gonna, well, crap. I'm not stepping over all that stuff. I'll break my neck. Walk around. Go up here and get some close-up shots of it all. Trying to stay out of his way so he can keep boogieing. Right, I'm over here with you, so don't knock me in the head with nothing. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get back over here out of his way. Briar Bush just got him again. It ain't funny, but well, yeah, it is funny. I've had to deal with them things many times. Tell you what, that's a good old board right there. He's helped me out in a lot of jams. Hey, you got a stick in that saw blade?
No, I got a briar in that.
Or a briar?
Yeah, that ain't no little sticky.
All right. I just want to videotape that limb that's laying across the fence right there, just for whatever reason. And then right there is where the fence is all the way on the ground. All that, where that big log right there is sticking out at.
We'll leave the big ones laying for the insurance purposes.
Yeah.
I'll get that one limb off of
Well,
there.
I mean, that ain't gonna matter because I've got it all videotaped right here, but
I mean, are you sure?
I'm going to get a...
I'm gonna go right here and just cut this little section out.
All right.
You got it recorded, but I think I'm gonna leave that big one there.
Yeah, I mean,
Police report.
I got the proof right here. If you want to move it, you can. If you don't, leave it there.
Ow!
Hurts, don't it?
Will it start again, Ricky?
I don't know. Hang on just a second. All these little small pieces of wood right here that's laying all over the place, all them branch limbs over there and everything. We're going to go ahead and get that picked up and get it out of the way. Then I'm going to get a police report on everything. I've got all the video that I need. I've got where it fell on the fence over there and tore the fence up, and where it fell over there and tore that part of the fence up. Where is it? Right there, somewhere right in there. I can't see, but anyway. We're going to get all that stuff right there picked up. All right. Get him to cut all that stuff away from the fence. He's getting in the briar bushes. All right, but yeah, we're going to get all this extra stuff out here picked up. I hope you can hear me over the saw. But get all these limbs and stuff picked up out here. And then we're going to stack it up over here beside this brush pile. We'll put it over here beside it. We'll burn this brush pile when they lift the burn ban. We're going to burn this right here where it's at. And then we're going to take all these little pieces of log laying right here and all that stuff laying over there. We're going to put it on top of the fire once the coals get hot down in the fire. So that's my plan. Alrighty. Oh. Alrighty. We're out of here again. Say bye. Alright. Got most of it picked up. What is that? Oh, it's my shadow on the ground. Boo. We'll get some new blades for the saw. We'll get all these cut up. Looks 100 times better. Ouch.
Hey, watch out, their briar's still there.
Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be any restretching that fence.
Yeah, absolutely not. Hey, you might want to check down yonder too, because there's stuff laying on it down there.
Yeah, I'll do that when I get to it.
Yeah, I knew this one was on your property. That one there, we all said that one was gonna fall.
What is that, a pine tree?
What it looks like.
What's the base of it over there? Yeah, that's definitely a pine tree. Can't see it without all the bark on it. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube world, I'm done, and it's time to stop this camera. Goodbye.